Alrighty, so we just completed the Delusion, the water one, and we only completed it with 4 people. We did have 5 people, but one of them dropped out, and I found that this quest was quite easy, and because of that, the amount of damage that we were doing was way higher than the amount of uni we were gaining. So in some aspects, it was actually a little bit easier with 4 people. And you'll see in this quest that there are times that we have to wait because somebody needs to get uni. So if you're going for speed, this is definitely not the fastest run. It is just our run. And it doesn't really bother me that much. The most important things are that you have main slot damage reduction procs in both of your defense slots. You want to have the defense proc up chance, those openers. You can get them for free, and you want 2 of them. You want resurrection, and potentially ward if you feel like you need it. And then more damage reduction and damage reflection procs in the backline slots. You also need damage reflection reduction because this boss will hit you with damage reflection, which is really annoying, but you should pretty much always have that. Now for the first wave, you can see we just got uni, we threw uni, and you want to match 3 or more wind monsters. That's all the requirement entails, so it's not too difficult. For this entire quest, you need 180 buff from Valk. That is pretty much a requirement, and you need field. If you don't have either of those, there's a high likelihood that you just die. Now the second wave, which we already cleared, but I'm going back to it. The second wave, you need to throw a wind uni that does 1.2 mil in a single tick of damage, not cumulative, just single hit. That does 1.2 mil or higher. For the third wave, you have to throw a Genesis, so we chose fire. And I actually really like our fire monsters. The main reason is because of Ari. She is a recurring character that you'll see quite often. Unison League loves Ari. She pretty much is the mascot. She wasn't for a long time, but she is now. And she came out at the same time Valk came out last anniversary, and she's pretty good. I felt like she was really undervalued. The triple defense proc is incredibly powerful in PvP. Unfortunately, her field is a PvE field, but you can still use it for PvP. Like, it doesn't do anything. So for the wave 3, you need a Genesis. So we need 2 wind plus 2 of something else, and you chose fire. And for wave 4, you need to throw a wind monster that does 1.5 mil. Instead of 1.2 like the second one, it's 1.5 mil with a single tick damage. Now the last wave, the requirement is you have to throw water, light, and dark. Those are the only unis that you can throw, and you need to throw all of them in order to complete the ordeal. As you can see, we're going to get 180 buff. We're going to get 140%, so 14 elemental from the dark uni, and Aphrodite gives crit and critical assault, which is crit damage. And I think originally when this quest first came out, you needed like 1.2 mil attack in order to complete it. Now with monsters like Valk, it's a lot easier. So I have you needed like 12 mil attack. I said 1.2, I think. I have like 11.6 mil, but I didn't complete it the first time around. This is my first time completing it because I didn't have enough good wind monsters. The wind monsters when this quest first came out were pretty lacking. So I'm showing the stats. As you can see, 1.8 mil attack and 1.6 mil defense. He was a all-around morpher, so he was an attack, magic attack, defense, magic defense morpher. And pretty much all of us were around between 50 and 70 element. Now I'm going to show you my setup. So these are my weapons. As you can see, quite a few of them were the non-element, just because I don't have enough wind stuff. And then you want to make sure in the back of your monsters, you always have more than enough wind monsters. You want to have 5 wind monsters that all give you bonus wind. So I guess I'll equip it, and that's pretty much a wrap. See you guys next time.